Hi children, today we see sum number 13. From the following particulars, calculate total sales. Debtors on 1st April 2018, 2,50,000. Bills receivable on 1st April 2018, 60,000. Cash received from debtors, 7,25,000. Cash received for bills receivable, 1,60,000. Bad debts, 30,000. Bills receivable dishonored, 15,000. Return inwards, 50,000. Bills receivable on 31st March 2019, 90,000. Sundry debtors on 31st March 2019, 2,40,000. Cash sales, 3,50,000. The question what they have asked is total sales, but they have given you the opening and closing balances of debtors and bills receivable, as well as the closing balances of bills receivable and sundry debtors. So we have to prepare two accounts, bills receivable account and total debtors account. For preparing the bills receivable account, you need two sides of the accountancy notebook. Left hand side debit and your right hand side is credit. Bills receivable account, particulars amount. Then to balance brought down, to sundry debtors, by cash, by sundry debtors account. Total debtors account format, to balance brought down, to bills receivable account, to credit sales. On the credit side, by cash account, by sales return, by bills receivable received, by bad debts and by balance carried down. So simultaneously you have to write the format of both bills receivable and the total debtors account. Then you have to write the numbers given in the sum. First information given in the sum is debtors on 1st April 2018. Opening balance of debtors account to balance brought down is 2,50,000. This number you have to write first. We have to go according to the information given in the sum. Bills receivable on 1st April 2018, 60,000. So in the bills receivable account, to balance brought down is 60,000. Cash received from debtors, 7,25,000. Cash received from debtors is taken in the total debtors account. By cash account is 7,25,000. Cash received from bills receivable is 1,60,000. That should be taken to the bills receivable account. So by cash account, bills receivable is 1,60,000. Bad debts, 30,000. Bad debt should be taken to total debtors account. By bad debts is 30,000. Bills receivable dishonored is 15,000. Bills receivable dishonored should be taken to both the bills receivable account and the total debtors account. So by sundry debtors account, 15,000. Bills receivable dishonored. In the total debtors account, two bills receivable dishonored is 15,000. What is dishonored bill? For payment is not received is called as dishonored. That should be taken to both the bills receivable account and the total debtors account. Return inwards, 50,000. Return inwards, otherwise called as a sales return, that should be taken to total debtors account. By sales return is 50,000. Then bills receivable on 31st March 2019, 90,000. That is the closing bills receivable that should be taken to the credit side of the bills receivable account by balance carried down is 90,000. Then sundry debtors on 31st March 2019 is 2,40,000. That is the closing debtors. Closing debtors is on the credit side of the debtors account by balance carried down is 2,40,000. Cash sales is given as 3,15,000. Cash sale should not be taken to the debtors account. This is how you have to prepare the bills receivable account and the total debtors account. I repeat, first you write the format of both the accounts. First you open the bills receivable account, then you write the columns particulars rupees on both sides, then you write the format, you leave some space, then you open the total debtors account, then write the column particulars rupees, write the format, then fill the amount given in the sum. Then you have to find out the sundry debtors, that is the bills receivable during the year, that you have to find out. Why you are preparing the bills receivable account? To find out the bills receivable during the year. So now I have written all the numbers given in the sum. So your credit side is more. If you add 1,60,000, 15,000 and 90,000, you will get 2,65,000, and you subtract the 60,000, you get a total of 2,05,000. That is the bills receivable received during the year. It's 2,05,000. So 2,05,000 plus 60,000, I get the total of 2,65,000 on both sides. The credit side is more. So the total of the credit side is 2,65,000. From 2,65,000, if you subtract 60,000, you get 2,05,000. That is the missing information that we have found out. So I am writing here BF. What is BF? Balancing figure. That is the answer we have found out by preparing the bills receivable account. Then write the total of 2,65,000 on both sides. Then you have to take this 2,05,000 to the debtors account. We have written here by bills receivable received. So I am writing here 2,05,000. So why you are preparing bills receivable account is to find out the bills receivable during the year. That information we have to take it to the debtors account on the credit side. So add, your credit side is more. Adding all the credit side amount, you will get 12,50,000. From 12,50,000, if you subtract 2,50,000 and 15,000, you get the credit sales as 9,85,000. That is the missing information. So I have written here balancing figure. So purpose of preparing the total debtors account is to find out the credit sales or the closing balance. Closing balance is given in the sum. So the credit sale is the answer, that is 9,85,000. If you add all the debit side, you will get the total of 12,50,000 on both the sides. What is the question? The question is to find out the total sales. Total sales equal to CAD sales plus credit sale. CAD sale is given in the sum, that is 3,50,000. Credit sale is not given. We have found out by preparing the total debtors account 9,85,000. So I get the total sales of rupees 13 lakhs. That is the answer. I repeat, they have asked you the total sales For that we have to prepare the bills receivable account and the total debtors account. Bills receivable received during the year is not given in the sum, so we have prepared the bills receivable account to find out this missing information. That missing information to be taken to the debtors account on the credit side. Then we find out the credit sales. Then the question is total sales. Cash sales is already given, credit sale is not given. We have found out if we add the cash sales and the credit sale, you get the total of rupees 13 lakhs as the total sales. I hope you have understood the sum. That's all for today's class, children. Thank you.